we are going over the WebAssign graphing tool. We have covered most of these symbols on the side. The first one is the pointer. The second one is the line tool. In the line tool, there's three options: a line, a ray, and a segment. You need 2 points for either one of those. A circle, you need the center and the radius. A parabola, you need the vertex and another point. And the last one we haven't seen is a point. A point will just draw a point. It will not connect to them because that's not what a point does. If you need something to be connected in a certain shape, then come over here and pick the shape you need and use that tool. The points will never connect anything. They will just be random points on your graph. What else we haven't seen is our no solution. Let's clear all of this, and our fill. Our filling is used for inequalities. We will use our shading. So let's go into some examples. I have 3 examples for you on the screen. I have case 1. It is a line. How do I know that? We all have to know that. That was the whole purpose of the course, is that you look at an equation or an inequality in this case, and you know what kind of picture it should draw. So the first one is going to be a line. The second one is also a line. In fact, I use the same numbers. The big difference is that case 1 is greater than or equal to, and case 2 is less than. We'll observe those differences on a graph in a second. And case 3 will give you a circle. How do I know that? Hopefully we all know that. This is going to be x squared plus y squared. Those 2 squares let me know that I have a circle. The 16 on the left is our radius. Let's take a look at how we graph that. So in the first one, my decision, because you already did something on paper, is that I need to pick up the line tool. Then remember, for the line, we need 2 points. So I'm going to pick up the line tool. Which of these line tools? I need to pick up the one that has the arrows on both sides because it's going to keep going. I'm going to go ahead and draw my line. This is going to be, personally, I always use the y-intercept and the slope. So I'm going to go up 2 and over 1. I have drawn my line. Then I need to make changes. What are the changes that I need to make? I want to know, is this going to be solid or dashed? In this case, because we had a greater than or equal to, then we need a solid line. Right now it's solid, but I want to show you the difference. That's dashed and that's solid. I need to stick to a solid line. And that is how I graph the first case, which is y is greater than or equal to 2x plus 3. The only thing that I'm missing now is my shading. If you don't know how to shade, please go back and watch the videos. All I'm showing you how to use here is our graphing tool on WebAssign. So I'm going to pick up my fill and I decide which side it goes on. Please watch the videos. I know it goes on this side, and we are ready to submit this question according to what we were asked. Let's try the second case. The second case says y is less than 2x plus 3. We have a line. I'm going to pick up the first line tool. It has to have the arrows. So I'm going to do 2x plus 3. Remember, you need 2 points. I choose to use my y-intercept and my slope. So here's my line. In this case, we had a less than. What does that matter? That means I need a dashed line because it doesn't have that equal. Okay, so remember the difference between greater than or equal to and the less than with no equal. So I need a dashed line, and I also need to shade. So I'm going to fill in, and here is my fill. So remember the difference between case 1 and case 2. Case 1 has the equal sign, therefore that's a solid line, and case 2 has a dashed line. Remember, I'm only showing you how to use the WebAssign graphing tools, not how to graph. There's a separate video for that. So let's do case 3. Our case 3 is going to be a circle. So I've picked up the circle tool. Here's our circle tool. I need to know the vertex. The vertex is 0, 0. And I need to know our radius, which is 4. How do you know that? Go and watch our actual graphing math videos. This is just for the tools. And I need to shade. This circle is going to be solid. Remember, there's a difference between dashed and solid. So this one's going to be solid, and I'm going to fill the inside of the circle. What happens when things intersect? That's also a major deal, right? So when you intersect, I could end up having different sections. So let's go back to the same circle we had. This is going to be solid. And I know I need to graph the inside, but what if I have a line going through this circle? Let's go ahead and draw a line here and finish it here. So my circle has been broken up into 2 parts. I actually have a lot of sections to this. I have the outside of the circle on the top. I have the outside of the circle on the bottom, and then I have the inside of the circle on the bottom and the inside of the circle on the top. There's so many sections you need to know where your filling or your shading actually goes. And all of those sections are different, so you need to make that choice. How do you make that choice? You watch the actual math videos that I have posted. So it's up to you where this filling goes, and the filling can go in different places. See, I can choose to just shade this bottom, or this one, or here, or here. These are all different sections, and the fill goes according to your math equation, or inequality in this case, and the math videos that I have posted. I hope that you have a clear idea of how to use our WebAssign graphing tool. And as always, if you have any questions, please let me know.